Good day to you all. My name is Theodore Velasco from grade 9 St. Therese. And in this video presentation, I will be talking all about suicide. My presentation will be covering what is suicide, who is at risk, what are the risk factors and its treatment and prevention. First of all, we have to know what is suicide. Suicide is the act of intentionally causing one's own death. This definition was taken from the Wikipedia. Suicide is derived from the Latin word suicidium, which is the act of taking one's own life. Suicide is one of the leading causes of death in the United States. But it's good that in the Philippines, the suicide mortality rates are generally lower compared to the world's average according to the World Health Organization of 2020. This slide shows the facts and figures of suicide globally, wherein more than 700,000 people died by suicide in 2019. 77% of these suicides occurred in low and middle income countries in 2019. Suicide is mostly common between the ages of 15 to 29 years old in 2019. And 58% of these suicides happened before the age of 50 years old in 2019. As you can see in the bottom, we have the Live Life. It is the action plan that is being implemented by the World Health Organization to help reach the target of reducing suicide rates by 1/3 by 2030. According to the UN Sustainable Development Goals 2030 and the World Health Organization Mental Health Action Plan 2013 to 2030. So, why do people commit suicide? These are the risk factors why. Firstly, health-related factors. A variety of health conditions can increase a person's risk of suicidal thoughts and behavior. These include mental health conditions, and under this are aggressive behavior, mood swings, and difficulty maintaining relationships, anxiety disorders, bipolar disorder, contact disorder, depression, problems with substance use, schizophrenia. Next, severe physical health conditions such as pain. And next, traumatic brain. Secondly, environmental factors. External influences that can affect a person's risk of suicide include access to lethal objects such as drugs or guns, chronic stress such as mobbing, harassment, or personal relationship difficulties, misfortunes including divorce, financial hardships, and unexpected life changes, and experience of someone's suicide or witnessing distressing suicide descriptions. And lastly, historical factors. A person's past experience might put them at higher risk of suicide. For instance, having attempted suicide before, having a family history of suicide, and having experienced abuse, trauma, or neglect in childhood. There's a saying by Helen Keller that character cannot be developed in ease and quiet. Only through experience of trial and suffering can the soul be strengthened, ambition inspired, and success achieved. In life, we have to understand that God throws difficulties on us because He knows that we can overcome that difficulty. Remember, God will never throw any difficulties on you that He knows that you cannot overcome. You have to always remember that there is always a reason to stay alive. You are loved, you are worthy, you are enough, and you are not alone. If you know someone who is struggling. These are things to help someone at risk. Ask them, keep them safe, be there, and follow up on them. Remember, help those who can be helped. Depression can also be caused by built-in emotions that are yet to be expressed. That's why always lend a listening ear. As a student, we go through many challenges that sometimes we lose track. In order not to have negative thoughts like suicide, this is the kind of mindset that we should have. We should always have a positive outlook about oneself and the world. Always have a sense of purpose for life in general. Always believe that your life has meaning and love. Believe that you can overcome your obstacles. Have good quality social connections, and always have continuous self-development and growth. Remember, always pray to God. God will make a way where there seems to be no way. That's why always keep strong faith with God. Suicide is preventable. Of course, we don't want suicide to be a trend. That is why a range of protective factors can help people overcome suicidal thoughts. These are personal and environmental measures that can help individuals who are at a higher risk of suicidal behaviors. A list of protective factors provided by the Suicide Prevention Resource Center includes receiving quality behavioral health care like therapy, developing or maintaining positive relationships with friends, family, and community members, acquiring new life abilities to become more resilient, and boosting self-respect and developing a sense of purpose or self-motivation. Before I end my video presentation, I want to leave a message for everyone. Whenever you feel unloved, alone, and neglected, always remember that there are people who loves and cares for you deeply. Remember that God is always by your side. As long as you pray and keep strong faith in Him, God will never forsake you. Once again, I am Theodore Velasco from Grade 9 St. Therese. Thank you for listening and watching my video presentation. Good day to you all.